Hello and welcome to Grumpy Gnome Gaming. This is the fourth video in our series, and in this video we're going to take a look at the character class of Cleric. And unlike other character classes where they have subclasses, the Cleric subclasses are actually based upon which deity, or god the cleric chooses to follow. Of course, a cleric may remain neutral or generic, not claiming to be the follower of any god found in the world of Pharaon or the Forgotten Realms. However, the player may go ahead and create their own deity that their cleric is following. So, without further ado, a character class is like a profession or career. It is what your character has worked and trained at during his younger years. Each class has a different special powers and abilities that are available only to that class. The Cleric. The Cleric is a generic priest of any mythos who tends to be the spiritual needs of a community. Though he is both protector and healer, he is not purely defensive when evil threatens. The character is well suited to seek out on its own ground and destroy it. The opposite is true of evil clerics as well, as there are also many variations in between. Class features of a cleric include: they may wear helmets, they may wear any armor, they may only use non-bladed, non-piercing weapons such as the warhammer, club, flail, mace, quarterstaff, and sling. A cleric may only become proficient one slot in any weapon class. The cleric may only become proficient one slot in any fighting style. A cleric may turn undead. He or she may cast priest spells, and the cleric has a hit die of D8. The prime requisites for dual classing is wisdom. The Priests of Talos. Talos is the evil god of storms, destruction, and rebellion. Clerics of the Storm Lord warn that Talos must be appeased, or he will rain destruction upon the land. The advantages of Priests of Talos include: they may cast Lightning Bolt once per day, gain one use at level 1, and an additional use every 5 levels thereafter. Priests of Talos may also cast Storm Shield once per day, gains one use at level 1, and gains an additional use every 10 levels thereafter. Storm Shield. This spell lasts for 1 round per level of the caster. It protects the caster from lightning, fire, cold, and normal missiles. The disadvantages of a Priest of Talos is the alignment is restricted to neutral evil, chaotic evil, and chaotic neutral. A Priest of Helm. Followers of the neutral god of Watchers and Protectors are warriors in their own right and are often seen as defenders of the innocent. The advantages of Priests of Helm are: they may cast True Sight once per day, gain one use at level 1, and an additional use every 5 levels thereafter. And they may cast Seeking Sword once per day, gains 1 use at level 1, and an additional use every 10 levels thereafter. Seeking Sword. This spell creates a sword in the cleric's hand that cannot be dropped or unequipped. The sword is enchanted as a +4 weapon and provides a +4 to hit armor class 0 bonus, but no damage bonus. It deals 2d4 damage to any target it hits. The weapon sets the cleric's number of attacks per round to 3 and lasts for 1 round per level. While equipped, the wielder cannot cast further spells. The disadvantages of Priests of Helm is the alignment is restricted to lawful good, lawful neutral, lawful evil, and true neutral. The Priests of Lathander. Lathander is the good god of renewal, creativity, and youth, and is celebrated nearly everywhere. His followers are very popular throughout the realms, and there are numerous wealthy temples devoted to him. The advantages of Priests of Lathander are they may cast Hold Undead once per day, gains 1 use at level 1, and an additional use every 5 levels thereafter. They may also cast Boon of Lathander once per day, gains 1 use at level 1, and an additional use every 10 levels thereafter. Boon of Lathander. This spell lasts 1 round per level of the caster. It gives the caster a +1 bonus to attack and damage rolls, a +1 bonus to all saving throws, and 1 extra attack per round. It also protects the recipient from level drain. The disadvantages of the Priest of Lathander is the alignment is restricted to lawful good, neutral good, chaotic good, and true neutral. The Priest of Tyr. Tyr is the deity of law and justice and is primarily concerned with the punishment of wrongdoers and the general furthering of laws and good in the world. The belief in justice through benevolent force, or at least armed vigilance, is the reason for Tyr's existence. Tyr holds great prominence in the pantheon due to its position as a leader of the Triad, a trio of lawful good gods that are collectively devoted to the concepts of courage, justice, perseverance, relief of suffering, duty, obedience, honor, and to some extent, righteous martyrdom. The advantages of the Priest of Tyr may cast exaltation once per day every 5 levels of the caster, starts at first level with 1 use. Exaltation. This spell enables a priest to aid and protect any one being other than themselves. By touch, the caster removes the effects of fear, sleep, feeble mind, unconsciousness, and intoxication, as well as berserk and confused states of mind. In addition, The recipient is protected against spells and other attacks that cause these effects for one turn. May cast Divine Favor once per day every 10 levels of the caster, starts at first level with one use. Divine Favor. This spell grants the caster a +1 bonus to hit and damage rolls every 3 levels of the caster. The spell lasts for 2 rounds. The disadvantage of the priests of tier R or is alignment is restricted to lawful good, neutral good, or lawful neutral. Finally, the Priest of Tempus. Tempest, also known as the Lord of Battles or the Foe Hammer, is random in his favors, yet his chaotic nature favors all sides equally. Lord Tempest may be on any army's side one day and against them the next. Such is the nature of war. Temperan clergy can be found on both sides of a conflict, as none can ever truly know whom the war god will favor. The advantages of the Priest of Tempus are: may cast holy power once per day, gains one use at level 1, and an additional use every 5 levels thereafter, and may cast Chaos of Battle once per day, gains one use at level 1, and an additional use every 10 levels thereafter. Chaos of Battle. Chaos of Battle applies bonuses to all allies and penalties to all enemies within a 30-foot radius of the caster. The spell lasts one turn and will randomly affect the target's armor class, hit points, to hit armor class 0, saves, or luck. The magnitude of the effect starts at 1, 5 for hit points, at level 1, and will improve by 1 or 5 hit points every 6 levels of the caster. The disadvantage to the Priest of Tempest is the alignment is restricted to chaotic good, chaotic neutral, chaotic evil, or true neutral. Okay, that takes a look at the character class Cleric and all the different deities that a player may choose. Of course, you can only follow one in the game, so you get to choose which one you want to follow. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Also, feel free to hit the subscribe button, and please share this with your friends if you find it useful. Please stay tuned as we continue to look at the different classes and subclasses in Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition and Advanced Dungeons & Dragons 2nd Edition. Thank you for watching. Grumpy Gnome, I'm out. Take care. Bye-bye.